Judge Harbaugh has completed his placings in our Summer Yearling International Ayrshire Show class. Placing second junior, entry 440, Gemineko Poker Kirsten, exhibited by Ashley Havermill of Wooster, Ohio. First place junior, entry 441, Tri-Line Lupus Lightning, exhibited by Macy Jo Mudd of Bern, Indiana. Third in the class is entry 443, MJH Whammy Paisley, exhibited by Mike and Julie Hemp of Shabans, Illinois. Placing second and first bred known, entry 448, Palmyra Ragamore EV BGG, exhibited by Palmyra Els Ragamore Trust and Volshank of Hagerstown, Maryland. And the winning entry is entry 447, Onward Reality Annie, exhibited by Jacob Warden and Michael Meyer of Owine, Iowa. Congratulations.
Well,
Judge, your comments.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just a beautifully balanced pair of heifers to start the class. Not the biggest heifers in the class, but piece for piece and part for part, the best two heifers in our class. And the first heifer uses her advantage today in angularity. She's just a bit longer and cleaner through her head and neck. You get them in line. She's sharper at the point of withers. Shows us just a bit more openness to her rear rib today than this heifer in second. Also give the first heifer the advantage in having more width right out through her hooks, pins, and thurls today than our second place heifer. But our second place heifer types in really well with this first heifer. So balanced, just not quite as angular and open. And then we come to the second place heifer over our heifer in third here, the third heifer, the problem heifer in the class. A heifer, for us, the second place heifer today, though, when you get him in line here, she's just a bit fuller up through the crop region. She's tighter at the point of elbow. She blends more correctly from neck to shoulder and shoulder to barrel than the big ribbed heifer in third. You also give the first two heifers the advantage today in the cleanliness and the molding of their hock and the way they set their rear legs down and move out on parade over this big open angular ribbed heifer we have coming along here in third. This third heifer is so long in her barrel, so open and angular in her rib structure, and it's that advantage that she has today over this heifer coming along here in fourth. Our fourth heifer, a heifer that's very well made, but today it's just hard to get a good look at her today, but you can see she's a hard-topped heifer that's very correct on her feet and legs, but just not as extreme in her rib structure today as the heifers ahead of her. And she uses that advantage she has today in length of frame, depth through the floor of her chest, and length of barrel to place over our two short age heifers coming along in fifth and sixth. This fifth heifer goes over our heifer in sixth today, just more angularity, more daringness, more openness to her rib structure, and just a bit more depth of rear flank today. And our sixth place heifer, a heifer that's extremely stylish in her own right, but she just doesn't have that overall depth of rear flank and angularity we have in our heifers that lead the class. Congratulations.